Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. Josh Cantrell makes his much anticipated debut. Next. Johnny Hart is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it two really strong starts.
At the plate, J.C. Embry. He will lead this one off today. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. Now the 2-1. Grounder down the line at third. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Into the box now, Jesse Padilla. Now a ball lined to the left side. One out, nobody on. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Santiago. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is at the knees and called strike 3. So a fairly painless top of the first. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Jason Hall is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Travis James will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 15, Travis James.
Into the box, Lewis Heck. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Ryan McCord. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Driven nicely into the gap. Through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
At the plate, Victor Marrero, right side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
At the plate now, Brian Ortega. Fastball well outside.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Tyler Colvin. One and one, here it comes. 1-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Standing in now, Isaac Pineda. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Travis.
Stepping into the box, Travis James. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 1-1. 1-2 now. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. McCord is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The catcher, Steven Alisea.
Now to the plate, Steven Alisea. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the 1-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Batting it.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Standing in, Eric Robison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Tom Butcher. Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there, and there's one down now.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Kent Kinsey.
Coming to the plate now, Kent Kinsey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Andres Pena. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Throw over to first. Kinsey leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Into the box now, Teddy Quinlan, 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The 1-2.
And ball 2. 2-2 now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
In now, Josh Cantrell. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
Swing and a foul tip, but held onto behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger here as the strikeout will end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding forward now is the DH, Billy Rivera, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fouled off.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
In now, J.C. Embry, a little bit outside, 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here's the 2-1.
Nope.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Jesse Padilla.
Digging in, Jesse Padilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. So a full count now.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
So now to the plate, Freddie Santiago. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Second and third here, 1 man out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Tyler Coleman in there. Now the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCord is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
The batter, the third baseman, Isaac Pineda.
Digging in the switch hitter, Isaac Pineda. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 3 and the White Sox nothing. Bottom of the 3rd now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Lewis Heck.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first is in time for the 1st out.
The batter, the left fielder, Ryan McCord.
Standing in, Ryan McCord. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And this misses for ball 4. The 2nd walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Striding into the box, Victor Marrero. Hard hit at 3rd. Fielded cleanly. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. All set for the start of the fourth. And next will be the imposing power bat, Travis James.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here's the 3-1. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Standing in now, Steven Alisea. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Liner in there for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Eduardo Arias is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 26, Eduardo Arias.
Into the box, Eric Robeson. Swing and a liner. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
At the plate now, Billy Rivera. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
The right fielder, number 7, J.C. Embry.
In now, J.C. Embry. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. 3 runs already home here. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2 and 2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box now, Jesse Padilla. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping up now, Freddie Santiago. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the 2-1. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Desmond Myers gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Tyler Coleman. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Standing in now, Isaac Pineda. A ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Travis James, and he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. Hit hard. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the White Sox nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Brian Ortega.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Tom Butcher. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Here's a high pop-up. Pineda is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Kent Kinsey.
Stepping into the box, Kent Kinsey. He reached on a single in his first try. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Steven Alisea. The 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. McCord arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in once again, Eric Robeson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Willie Rivera.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Billy Rivera. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The 1-1.
Back outside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Softly hit to short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Andres Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, Teddy Quinlan.
Digging in, Teddy Quinlan. He drew a walk his first time up. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Josh Cantrell waits on deck. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
The batter, the second baseman, Josh Cantrell.
Into the box now, Josh Cantrell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2-1 the count. He waits. Now the pitch. Cantrell has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lewis Heck. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in now, Ryan McCord. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Jim Hoskins gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate now, Jesse Padilla. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. A runner at second, nobody out. Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 27. Freddie
Striding in,
Santiago.
Freddie Santiago. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 2-1 home.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now another 2-2. Count remains 2-2. 1 out and a runner on third. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
3-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Tyler Colvin. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. The 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
3-2 now. Isaac Pineda would be next. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Isaac Pineda. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1. Travis James would be next. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Cubbies 10 and the White Sox nothing. Chet Steadman will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Number 32, Chet Steadman.
So stepping in, Victor Marrero. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Hit on the ground to third. Ah, way to get dirty. It's in time.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course he did that too.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Ortega. Now the 2-1. Is strike two swinging. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike three.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Tom Butcher. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Kent Kinsey would be next. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kinsey.
Now in the box, Kent Kinsey, man at first after the 2-out walk. 2 out with the man at first. And that misses. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Another one sent foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Next to Chicago, the designated hitter.
So digging in now, Andres Pena. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Teddy Quinlan drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. 1 run scores, and the second run will score as well.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far.
Now
One strike from getting out of this inning, but a big two-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
So now to the plate, Josh Cantrell.
Count to 2-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Two men are on with two men out.
Ball, that's
Oh, and
right.
not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now
What's the
batting,
saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lewis Heck, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball, that's out.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top 10-2. Richard Tony comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Nicholas Horner is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Steven Alisea.
So coming to the plate, Steven Alisea. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now here it comes.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Eric Robeson is on deck. The 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So in now for Chicago, Eric Robeson. Now the 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Billy Rivera.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Billy Rivera. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Marrero's got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Nicholas Horner will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 2, Nicholas Horner.
Elvis Franco gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Franco.
Mark Wright is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Victor Marrero.
Kenny Reardon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Reardon.
1 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brian Ortega.
Angel Ortiz will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Angel Ortiz.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 3-2 pitch is in there, a called strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Mark Wright remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 38.
Angel Ortiz will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now shortstop, number 17, Angel Ortiz.
Vernon Quinlan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Vernon Quinlan. Now it's first. Number 22, Kenny.
Robbie Oldham will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Robbie Oldham.
J.C. Embry will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over.
Digging in, Freddie Santiago. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. 1-1. Here it comes. The count now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cubs lead it 10-2. Joel Benjamin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 92, Joel Benjamin.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tom Butcher.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Kent Kinsey will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Alan Bale will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the White Sox. Number 20, Alan Bale.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Andres Pena. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And he popped him up. Horner ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Alan Bale will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 20, Alan
Jared Hughes
Bale.
comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Hughes.
David Torres will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Isaac Pineda. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Nicholas Horner. And a bouncing ball, foul. Runners on first with one down. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Steven Alisea hit on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. David Torres will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 20,
Jay Roberts will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 45, Jay Roberts.
Coming to the plate now, Teddy Quinlan starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Up next for Chicago, Josh Cantrell. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Up next for Chicago,
Willie Carbajal will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. fouled off. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in to second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Rick Farrell will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. The White Sox down to their last strike. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
10-2 the final in this game. The Cubbies scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Jason Hall gets the W on the mound. Johnny Hart worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.